Hi everyone, so today's video isn't going to be the most polished or the prettiest video you'll ever see on my channel, but it is the most important. So a few months ago in Denver, I got to meet Jamie and Brent from PFI Speed, a speed shop and YouTube channel based out of Colorado. I hung out with them all weekend and we talked about the RPM Act, and I started learning about it and what had happened to them.
Well, I was actually I was with another YouTuber, Amelia Hartford, and I was helping her with one of her little projects. And we were helping her build that. And Jamie, my Jamie, here at the shop, calls me up, kind of in a little panic or whatever, and said, dude, we just got a letter from the EPA stating they want all our information, you know, what we're buying, who we're selling to, and who we're buying from. So, like, I was like, well, you know, I didn't believe we did anything wrong. I thought maybe it's just information for whatever reason. You know, over the years you go through things and you just roll with it. And I'm not trying to make any waves. So I told them I'd look at it when I got back. So we got back, we looked at the paperwork. They had a list of stuff they wanted from us. So we simply started putting it together for them. They wanted it in 30 days. It actually took us 2 months. We called them for an extension. They were cool with it. Everything seemed okay. Turned everything in. And then we got everything in February, and I hadn't heard anything, you know. So I figured that's what it was. They were just kind of wanting to know where parts and what stuff was going where, for whatever reason. And you know, whatever tracking things is kind of what I thought it was. So I wasn't real concerned about it. And then, yeah, we got hit with a letter stating that I had sold products that were illegal, and I was being fined $18,000. And if I didn't come up with that money in 30 days, it could be as high as $180,000. I didn't understand the basis. I didn't go in front of any trial or talk to anybody. It was just, you did this and it's this much. Whoa, but wait a minute. Don't you want to know what I'm doing here or what it is?
So the part in question was a Honda S300, a computer part used to look at data and tune your car for early 90s Hondas. So learning about what had happened to them is what got me looking into the RPM Act in the first place. So the RPM Act is a law to protect Americans' rights to have race cars. The EPA does not like high-performance parts such as superchargers, turbos, and exhaust kits, making them a quote-unquote top priority. So why is this a big deal? What if it was just a one-time thing that one guy got dinged? Well, it isn't. Think of the entire racing industry, from NASCAR to NHRA. Every single person who works, lives, or enjoys cars, these sports, anything, should be standing up and throwing a fit about this. Think about this. Say tomorrow the EPA comes and knocks on your door and looks at your hot rods in the garage, and they charge you $18,000 for one of the parts on your cars. What if you run a speed shop and that's your entire livelihood? What if your job relies on cars and the racing industry, and the EPA comes and shuts us down? So many people rely on these cars and this racing. It's more than a just, oh well, one shop got fined. Everybody should care about it, be fired up and mad. Now, everyone might be wondering why this is a big deal to me. For years, I've grown up here in this sport and in this life, and I've watched my dad work for years to do what he does with racing. What if the EPA comes and tries to shut down NHRA and what we do? Everything my dad has worked for will be gone, and it isn't just Dad. It's everyone who is out here working for a dream, from the speed shops and car shops to the nitro teams. Everyone needs to be involved. Everyone needs to fight and stand up for our right to race. Sign the petition. Make our voices heard.
I'm Kyle Wade with the Booster Boys. Go sign the RPM Act.
Hey guys, Brent Livestead here, your favorite tuner. Make sure you get on SaveOurRaceCars.com, sign the RPM Act, and help save our race cars.
I'm McKailen Haddock. Go sign the RPM Act.